What is going on, guys? We are back with another edition of Reds Baseball. We finished up the series there with Philly. Took 1 out of 3. Not exactly thrilled with that, but Urban Santana came out with a win, so I am happy about that. So now we're going to go start. I chose to play this game. Probably going to only wind up playing a few games a month, just to kind of keep things moving, because to try to play 162 is just borderline insane. So I wanted to play this game first game with the knuckleballer here in Cincinnati. I wanted to play with Stephen Wright. First game against of the Pittsburgh series. I'm gonna go ahead and play this one out with Stephen Wright, and we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the first Friday night game of the season here in Cincinnati versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Leading it off for Pittsburgh, number 25 right fielder Gregory Polanco, and Stephen Wright takes the mound. And he'll start out the game with a knuckleball in there for strike one. The count runs 2-2 on Polanco, and he will pop up a knuckleball. And Mesoraco, quick out of the crouch, is there to retire him for out number 1. Batting second for Pittsburgh, Young Ho Gong. Count runs 1-1 on him. Stephen Wright takes a sign, comes in with a knuckleball, and it's grounded right back to him. Wright will flip it over to Joey Votto for out number 2. Batting third for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Right in there with a knuckleball, and McCutchen will do the same. Another dribbler back to Wright, and he's through his first inning in a Cincinnati Reds uniform. Leading off the inning here for Cincinnati, Billy Hamilton. Continuing to lead off, not the greatest batting average to this point here in the season. Billy Hamilton, 0-0 count, and he'll look at a slider for strike 1. 0-1 here to Billy Hamilton. Juan Nicasio kicks and delivers, and it's going to be hit by Billy, but just a lazy fly out to the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Joey Votto up second again for his first at-bat on Friday evening. 0-0. Joey Votto will take the first pitch and put an absolute sting on it, but it's going to leak foul into the right field bleachers. Count running to 0-2 now on Joey Votto. And Votto does what he does with 2 strikes, shortens up and hits something hard and puts it in play right between the first and second baseman, and Votto's on. Reds have a base runner here in the first inning. Eugenio Suarez will step up to the plate. And he'll look at a fastball in the zone called for strike 1. Count running to 1-2 here. Eugenio Suarez will hit a ground ball right at the shortstop. Routine double play will end the Reds' first inning. Moving things along here, top of the second. The left fielder for Pittsburgh in the box, Stephen Wright, will bring the knuckleball. And he's ahead 0-1. 0-1 count. Stephen Wright, another knuckleball, bring it in there, and it's grounded right at the second baseman, Brett Lowry, over to Votto. 1 out. Second batter of the inning is John Jaso, the first baseman here for Pittsburgh, coming with the knuckleball, and he'll look at the first pitch knuckle. 0-1 count to John Jaso. Stephen Wright brings another knuckleball, but that one's going to hang up just a bit too long, and it's going to be punished by John Jaso. Just enough to clear the right field wall. Leap from Bruce cannot keep it in the field of play. And we're going to move things along here to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Devin Mesoraco's the hitter here. And he'll take a first pitch and drive it right past the third baseman, Young Ho Gong, for another base hit. Rocco really hitting the ball well here to start out his 2016 campaign. That'll bring up the right fielder, Jay Bruce. 1 out here in the first inning. Bruce looks at a fastball away. 1-0 to the Reds' right fielder. The pitch kicked and delivered, and Jay Bruce will kind of nub it off the end of the bat to Josh Harrison, and will hit into a twin killing. And the Reds once again fall victim to the twin killing here. Brett Lowry stepping up to the plate, moving things along to the bottom of the third inning. 0-0 count. No one out. Nicasio kicks and delivers. And Lowry will look at a fastball high and away on the first pitch. Ahead 1-0 in the count. Brett Lowry with his normal flick and kicks, and he absolutely punishes this ball to deep, deep left center. and he's got his first home run in the Reds uniform. The Reds are tied 1-1 with Pittsburgh, taking things into the top of the fourth inning, tied 1-1. Stephen Wright brings a knuckleball, but Andrew McCutchen can find enough of it where he's going to drill it up into center field. One runner on. One on, one out for Alan Hansen, the left fielder for Pittsburgh. The knuckleball we popped up. Devin Mesoraco, quick to his feet. We'll get that out quickly. John Jaso, the first baseman for Pittsburgh. Stephen Wright comes again with a knuckleball. Looked out for strike one. The count runs 0-2 now on Jaso. Another knuckleball, and it's popped up into left. Eugenio Suarez is going to turn on the Jets, though, midway deep into left field and make the catch. It says, "I got you, brother," to Kyle Schwarber on the way back to the dugout. Suarez and Schwarber both due up here in the inning, and Joey Votto steps up to the plate for second at bat of the game here in the bottom of the fourth. Nothing count, and he'll take an eye at that fastball in. 1-0 count here on Joey Votto. The pitch comes in, catches a lot of the plate, and Joey Votto is going to drive it to center. Unfortunately, will not be enough as it's raked in by Andrew McCutchen, bringing up Eugenio Suarez, the third baseman. Suarez, who hit into a double play in his last at-bat, will look to redeem himself, and he will with a base hit right up the middle. Suarez back on base. I may have mentioned this prior, but maybe looking to move Suarez into a more of an on-base position versus a RBI position. This will bring up the left fielder Kyle Schwarber. One runner on, one out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Schwarber at the plate, and he's going to swing through a fastball inside. The 0-1 pitch here to Kyle Schwarber. He'll trigger and catches absolutely all of this one with a bad flip. There's no doubt about this one. This one is absolutely demolished. A moonshot to right field, and that'll put the Reds up 3-1 here in the inning. Bottom of the fourth will continue here with 2 outs. Jay Bruce stepping up to the plate with a massive shift on him. He's going to go over to left field and beat it. It says, "Up yours, Clint Hurdle. I'm going the other way." And he gets a base hit against the shift. This would bring up Zach Cozart here with 2 outs after Brett Lowry would draw a walk. Again, Cozart up to the plate here with 2 outs, no count, 2 runners on base. Cozart will check swing. Wasn't sure if he wanted that low fastball, but it'll be called for a strike regardless. And Zach Cozart will drive a base hit to left. They're going to wave Jay Bruce around. The arm not strong enough in left, and Bruce will have plenty of time to get around to score. The Reds lead 4-1 here in the bottom of the fourth. This would bring up the pitcher, Stephen Wright, who handles the bat all right. I realize that rhymes. Wright handles the bat all right. He'll get up here with no count, and he'll swing at the first pitch and hit something hard, but right at the second baseman. That'll be flipped over to first to end the inning. Reds lead 4-1. All right, moving things forward to the, I believe this is the bottom of the 5th inning. The Pirates went to Tony Watson, which would draw the hand of the manager for the Cincinnati Reds, Brian Price, bringing in the righty Justin Ruggiano. Kind of a two-way swap here. Brings a right-handed bat as well as a little bit of a better defensive option in left field. So Ruggiano into the plate now, an 0-1 count. And Ruggiano's going to drill a ball up the middle, going to get right past Josh Harrison. And the move comes to pass for manager Brian Price, the move to Ruggiano. To bring up Devin Mesoraco, no one out. Ruggiano on first base. He'll look at the first pitch changeup. Doesn't want anything to do with that one. 0-2 now with a runner on first and no one out. And Devin Mesoraco hits one hard. It's going, but it's going to be raked in at the wall. I should say caught at the wall by Andrew McCutchen. 1 out away in the inning. Jay Bruce coming up to the plate. 1 out in the inning, facing the left-hand side winder, Tony Watson. Bruce now ahead 2-1 in the count. 1 out, runner on first. No shift this time. Jay Bruce is going to roll over a low breaking ball, grounding it over to Harrison. And again, the twin killing continues to kill Cincinnati here. Going to take things ahead now to the top of the 7th inning, where Andrew McCutchen has gotten on first base with a hit. Stephen Wright would get ahead of John Jaso there with the knuckleball. But would not put two. The second knuckleball driven into left. Ruggiano up against the wall, makes the play, and keeps the Pirates off the board. Yes, I realized that was a foul ball, but Ruggiano coming to pass on team. And Stephen Wright coming through with a K with the knuckleball. Stephen Wright at the plate now with a runner on first after the Zach Cozart single in the bottom of the seventh. And Wright being able to handle the bat as he does is going to lay a bunt down and draw the tag and move Cozart up to scoring position. Billy Hamilton now the leadoff hitter for Cincinnati. 2 outs now in the inning. Runner on second base. 0-0 count. First pitch from Watson will be dribbled to shortstop, but unfortunately it'll be hit hard enough where Billy will not be able to leg this one out, and that's going to end this inning. Eugenio Suarez would come up in the bottom of the 8th and drill a single. He'd be followed by the left fielder Justin Ruggiano. Again, in the spot in left field that was filled for Kyle Schwarber earlier in the game. And Ruggiano's going to absolutely hit a shot to center field. Even McCutchen can't run that far. It's going to bounce off the center field wall. Unfortunately, unsure if that ball was going to be caught. We had to hold up the runner at first. So we've got first and second here with nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th inning, with catcher Devin Mesoraco stepping up to plate with a hit already in this ballgame. 0-2. Devin Mesoraco hits a hard ball to third, which is going to be turned into a double play. Again, the twin killing strikes. Continues to be a Reds foe here, and the Reds are going to turn it over to closer Drew Storen here in the 9th inning. A fastball blown by Gregory Polanco, first batter of the inning. Drew Storen blows another fastball by Jung Ho Gong. This would bring up Andrew McCutchen here, the Pirates' last hope. Mesoraco calls for the slider, and Storen's going to bring it, and it'll be dribbled over the first. Votto a hard time bringing it in, but he's going to be there just in time to end the game. And the Reds are going to pull away with their second win of the season. Player of the game, Stephen Wright, throwing an incredible two-hit, one-out ball game. I've been your host, Fletch.